Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another Morning Coffee Talks. This is a video I've been wanting to make for a while, but I wanted to make sure I hit the points where I felt was most important on why men cheat. And this is one of the hard truths that really no one talks about, and men probably won't even be conscious of on why things happen, right? And so going right into it, most men don't cheat because they hate their woman. They cheat because they hate themselves. And if you think about it, it's not just about sex. And if you think it is, you're wrong. Today, I really want to break down the real reasons on why I feel men cheat. And this is, again, probably things that most men won't tell you or they don't even know. But I definitely want to dive into it. So when you think about the whole subject of cheating, for me, most men don't cheat because of physical temptations. I feel that there's a deeper psychological and lifestyle issue at play when it comes to a man's lack of self-worth, his lack of purpose, and his mismanagement of time is what often makes him vulnerable to cheating. And so a man who doesn't love himself, a man who doesn't value himself, he cannot value a relationship. Men who don't love themselves, they're going to be the ones who often struggle with self-worth. And then they're going to often seek validation externally versus internally. All right. And when that's the case, they're going to use cheating to fill that void, proving to themselves that they're still desirable or they're still the man, right? And sometimes they're going to cheat because they feel underserved of love, which in turn is going to sabotage a good relationship. So what's an example of this, right? So think about it like this. A man with a deep insecurity is going to constantly need outside approval. So when another woman gives him attention, he's going to take it. And it's not because he lacks love at home, it's because he lacks love of himself. And so what's the solution to that can help a man start to love himself? This is something that I talked about a lot. You have to heal first, man. A lot of us was raised and seen maybe what our fathers did, our uncles did, as far as how they moved in and out their house. You got to go to therapy because we're going to dive into it, but you have to heal yourself so you can start to build self-respect and self-worth. Because if not, you as a man is going to always be chasing outside validation. And that's just what it is. So if you don't love yourself, you have to heal first. Go to therapy, right? Hit the gym, do things to build yourself internally. And then that'll be the first step into healing yourself. The second thing, and this is a big one because I would even say this is the most important thing dudes need to be on, men need to be on. What they're not on is their purpose, and they need to be on their purpose. One thing I'm learning now is because I am on my purpose and I can reflect back when I wasn't, a man without a mission, a man without a purpose is a very dangerous man. When a man lacks purpose, he's going to seek distractions. And one of the biggest distractions, and men, they cannot lie about this. One of the biggest distractions is women. So when you're not on your purpose and you don't have a goal you're aiming, you're going to be distracted. And one of the easiest things when it comes to social media, any way you look outside in the world, our eyes will always be moving away from our goal. And the biggest distraction is women. And what happens is when we do get attention or we have attention towards another woman or even something as another distraction, we're going to confuse pleasures with fulfillment, right? And if a man's not striving for something bigger, he's going to be more likely to indulge in quick, easy gratification. So let's give another example, right? A man who's building a business, a man who's on his purpose, a man who's going towards a goal, that could be him getting in shape. He's leading his family a certain way. They got less time and less need for external validation. They just don't have it. They don't have the need for it because the fulfillment they have on their purpose and their goals outweigh any external validation because they get it from themselves and they get it from their family. A man must be building something. He must be chasing what he deems successful. He must be a strong man. That's him being active either in the gym or outside the gym, right? That must be mean he must be building his mind for growth. When your mission is bigger than your monetary pleasures, cheating becomes irrelevant. You have to be on your purpose. You do not have time for distractions and also times for external validations. And the last one is something that I see, which is killing men. It's too much free time. Idle hands are the devil's playground. You have to get busy, man. You have to. That's busy with your goals, with your purpose, with the gym, your business you building, with your job. You have to get busy. Listen, there's 24 hours in a day. 8 hours of sleep, 10 hours of work, right? That's 18 hours. I mean, you got 6 hours left in a day. That could be 2 hours with your family, 2 hours with your personal growth self, and 2 hours with building your business. You have the time. But when you're not in your purpose, guess what? Those time you're supposed to be giving to your family, the time you're supposed to be giving to your personal development and your purpose, and the time you go to building and having growth for yourself, if you're giving that to a woman, you're distracting yourself. If you're giving that to social media, you're distracting yourself. Idle hands is the devil's playground. If a man isn't occupied with something productive, he'll eventually find something that's destructive. Let me say that again. I don't think you hear me, man. If a man isn't occupied with something productive, he's eventually going to find something destructive, right? A man with no structure in their day is going to tend to drift towards temptations. All right. And here's the thing. A lot of men, because they not on their purpose, they don't have any other things. It could be hobbies. When boredom sets in, they'll start chasing things that's novelty, that's excitement things, right? And risky behaviors, right? Too much flirting here, too much time on social media, too much time outside the house because they bored. They don't want to be there. Going to watch the game every Sunday, right? When it comes to like football, they know all the stats on all the football players, but they don't know the stats on their own personal life. How that work? Get busy, structure your time, right? And social media has really been a detriment to a lot of men because you can go in there and see women that you would never see out in the world for real, and they think it's real. They think it's real. They giving too much validation versus validating themselves. Right? I told you, women, and again, this isn't about women. It's just I know how men's minds work because I am a man, especially when they have too much time on their hands. Listen, you have to structure your life. You have to fill your schedule with things that make you better in business and your hobbies and your leadership and your personal growth and your family life. You have to get busy. You cannot have time for outside validations. So those are the three things, again, I feel that are harsh truths that men won't even be conscious of, or if they are, they lying to themselves about why they cheat, this and that. Listen, be a leader in your household, right? Build yourself to be the man you want to be, and your family will follow, right? Your wife will follow, your woman will follow in the right way. And again, I tell men, especially nowadays, you can no longer lead with money. Women have money. You have to bring something else. Be a man of purpose, right? Be a man who's about action. Be a strong man. It's too many men out here who are weak mentally, physically, and spiritually. You have to bring something else nowadays to be able to lead a household and lead a woman and lead your kids on your purpose. So avoid the trap, man. Love yourself. Stay on your purpose. Structure your time. All right. And I think if you don't do those things, you're going to lean into wanting to cheat on women. And ultimately, you're going to cheat on your purpose, which is yourself. So if this video hit home for a lot of men, even for a lot of women watching, I hope you share this with somebody who needs to hear it. And as a man, if you are working on becoming the best version of yourself, and hit that subscription button, subscribe to the Husband Code. And also, if you got any value from this video, hit the like button. All right. And until next time, I appreciate you guys. Much love. Peace.